Guys, how you doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology gain. Alright, so today we're going to be talking I'm going to show you guys the Future Tech screen we have upstairs. We have a silver version of it, which is pretty cool, called 47AG. I don't know if I got that mixed up or whatever, but anyway, yeah, so we're going to be showing you that today, but this is going to be a bit of an educational video too. For those of you that are considering doing this kind of line of work, you have to understand you have to do more than make your screen look pretty. There's a lot of mathematical and business strategy that goes behind running a company, especially if you consider the fact that in the long run you don't want to end up owing money instead of making money. Alright, or basically costing you an arm and a leg. Let's talk about shipping containers. Now, shipping containers are interesting. You know why? Because you look at it and you think, okay, this is not going to cost me a lot of money to ship out. But there are rules and levels that come to a shipping container. Number one, height. The height or the length or the width of a shipping container depends on what carrier will carry it, and depending on what carrier will carry it depends on how much money you're going to pay out. If the United States Postal Service can take it, it's not going to be that bad. If UPS or FedEx takes it and it has to go by freight, then you're talking about some money. And then you're talking about if they have to come to your house and pick it up, which you had to bring in a lift truck, that's going to cost you some money, and you'd be surprised how much. Nearly a car payment. That's what it is. It's literally a car payment. Alright, so let's talk about from the beginning the 100-inch screen. Alright, so this is a official tube that was shipped to me with a 100-inch screen in it. 100-inch, 16.9. It was around, oh, I wrote this on the opposite side, 52 inches, which I measured. Now look at the width of this thing, okay? Look at the height. This is the exact size you need to ship a 100-inch screen 16.9. Now mind you, some people are just thinking about the height. You're not thinking about the length of the screen, which means if you have a screen that's 16.9, which means it's going to be much wider than a screen that's 4.3, or if you have a screen that's 239.1, it's going to be more length, which means there's more screen you have to roll and there's more screen that's going to actually expand. Now usually these companies, now mind, just to show you, for example, this is a 100-inch, this is a 120-inch. Look at the size of the tubes, right? They used a machine to tightly wrap it and fit it in there. Thinking that you're going to roll a 120-inch screen that's 16.9 without a machine to do it, and it's going to fit in there with the core, not going to happen. I'll explain to you what the core is. Now, this screen right here is 75, right here, 75, and this is 120 16.9. Now, with this right here, this may go by United States Postal Service. It may not. It may. It's like a flip of a coin. It may not. Sometimes they'll take it. Sometimes they won't take it. If they don't take it, then it's going to go to UPS. It's going to go to FedEx. And now you're talking about you're going to be paying something like, I don't know. You could pay anywhere from $150, $180, $200. And don't think about shipping it overseas, because then you're talking about car payments. Literally car payments. We're not talking about $150 or no, we're talking about $300, $400 car payments. Alright, so that's the problem. You're going to run into that. Now next, if you decide you're going to move up to a bigger screen, which is 150-inch, which I've done these already too. We do these now. It's 150-inch, 16.9. The length of this is 135, alright? 35 inches. This is not going by UPS. United States Postal Service will not ship this. It's too long. They won't do it. They won't do it. It has to go by a freight. So this automatically from the door, without a contract, if you were to ship this to California, it would cost you $1,000. Any place else, I don't know what it would cost you, but it would cost you $1,000 just to ship the screen to California. From Philadelphia, from where I'm at, to California, it's $1,000 for me. All right? So that's how much that would cost you right there. All right. Now, another thing you have to think about is when you're rolling the screen up. Now they use a machine. So a machine basically rolls the screen up, which means it is tightly wrapped to fit the container. So they have a machine that tightly wraps it and shoots it into the container. Okay, however way they have the machinery set up. On your end, you don't have that. So that means the problem you're going to have is when you roll this screen up, you think it's going to fit, but it's not. The screen's actually going to expand as you roll it. And as it expands as you roll it, you're going to find it doesn't fit. So you might have to get a wider container, which means now they're going to charge you for the height of the container, including the length of the container. Now here's the part where it gets a little crazy. This is a core. Now core protects the screen. All right, the core basically is what you put the material on, and you roll the material on the core. Now they take the core and the screen, and they don't get anything dirty out of this, please. And they put it in the hole. Good God, I can't believe I just said that. They put it in the tube. All right, so they put this inside the tube, right? And this, what this does is, say if your screen's being shipped and it falls and somebody drops something heavy on it, of course there's going to be some damage, but your screen's not going to snap in half. Hopefully it doesn't, you know what I mean? So the core protects the screen just in case if the outer shell gets damaged, at least you have that core in the middle to support some of the weight or stop some of the damage to your screen. So this is why the cores are very important for your screen. Wrapping the screen without a core is very, very dangerous. So you have to consider the fact that since now you're going to have this piece of this core in here to protect your screen, just in case if anything lands on it, and protect the packaging, because these things could easily get snapped. Watch this. That's how easy. That's how easy that sucker could snap. They set something on top of that. That is your freaking screen right there. Ripped up, torn up. If you got something inside of it, expose it. If you got anything inside of it, anything like any kind of liquid or anything, that's going to shoot spray all over the place. That's damaged product right there. So the core prevents that from happening. It supports and takes in a lot of the impact. Even if you mark fragile on it, you still run the risk of your stuff getting jacked up, because I have marked stuff fragile and has come back jacked up. So you have to have that core in there, and without, and you put the core, you're not going to have any room for anything else once that core goes in there. But yeah, that's very important, because like I said, like you watch me snap that, it didn't take much to do it. It's very, very easy. I mean, I got tons of these laying around. I don't care, but like I said, look at this. Doesn't take much to do it. Now, the wider ones may take more of an impact, because they're a little wider. But still, like I said, anything more heavier than what I just put on here will snap this thing. This is why, sorry about that, you have to have a core in the center of your screen. This is where you have to do research. Can't just say I'm just going to drop something in the tube, because you have to understand, it may look all good and well to you when it leaves your house, but while it's in transit, it might get jacked up. So you have to have that core in there to protect your screen. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go upstairs. So yeah, like I said, it could easily cost you, some of those screens could cost you easily $300-400. I shipped the screen over to Dubai one time. It cost me $400. Alright guys, now we're upstairs. This is the white wall. Over here we have the, sorry about my beat up sample, my giant beat up sample, but right here, this right here is the FutureTech screen that we have. Over here on top of the FutureTech screen, we have some Supernova, and then we have the Studio Tech 130. Alright. Okay, I'm going to come back here for a minute. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to do something really interesting in this demonstration. We're going to do a white snow scene, right? Beautiful white snow scene. Look how beautiful that looks on the wall. 3000 lumen projector. We're going to take our screen, put it right against the wall right there. Okay, now in this demonstration, I'm pretty cool. Our screen, the new one we have, sorry about the lines coming across the screen, but our screen, the FutureTech, this is the AG47, this is the new screen we designed, can produce a white level that's brighter than the color white. Now mind you, that's a Studio Tech 130, that is a white screen. Now look at this screen, sorry about the red bars, that's how much light the screen's generating. But look at this. Now, right there, you have your Supernova, and you have a Studio Tech 130. Bring this down again. We'll cover this up right here for the projector so you see. That's a white screen, as you can see, right? Now watch this. Our screen can produce a brighter white than white. Look at the white wall. Look at the screen. It's like the Old Spice commercial, like look at the wall, now look at the screen, now look at the screen, look at the wall. It's funny. But anyway, so look, yeah, this is how amazing these screens are. Now these screens are supposed to be coming out this summer. We're still working on that. There's still a lot of technology that has to be tested on the screen before we can actually get it out there. But we're working on it, But just, I want you to just see how amazing this screen is. Look at the white levels. The screen can produce, it's a silver screen that can produce a better white level than white. And there's the white wall versus the screen. This is how amazing these screens are. And that right there, that is the Studio Tech 130. Mind you, This new screen, the technology behind it is so advanced. It's so advanced that, think about it, any screen that is even slightly darker than white will fail against this screen. You won't be able to beat it. You're seeing it for yourself. Studio Tech 130 turning gray against our Future Tech screen. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology, projection screens using smart technology gain. Hope you enjoyed this video demonstration, an educational video demonstration. Not to put anybody down in any way, it's just to help people out that are going down this road. That, like I said, I have a lot of experience in this field. I've been through a lot. I've paid out the nose for making some really big mistakes. And if I can share my information to help other people out that are thinking about doing the same thing, hey, best way to save you a lot of time and headache, eh? Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for watching. And just to let you know, it's not to discourage you on what you want to do. It's to basically teach you and educate you so you don't end up taking a wrong turn and end up costing you a lot of money. Alright, because to tell you the truth, I can just sit back and be quiet and say nothing. But then again, like I said, I'm not that kind of person. You know, this particular individual, Mr. J, has a bad habit of saying nasty things about me, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't upset me. That's why, you know, I can guess why I'm a bigger person, because I can go out there and do a demonstration like that to show people what not to do. Be careful, and you don't end up costing you an arm or leg. So you can learn from me, you know what I mean? Or you can basically continue to just slander me like you've been doing from day one. So I'm just going to leave it alone. But like I said, it's just to help people out, not to basically slander anybody or make anybody upset or blah 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 blah. It's just there to educate you on the do's and don'ts when it comes to shipping. Yes, it can be very, very expensive, and it can be very costly. It can. If the screen comes back damaged, you got to pay for that, and you got to ship that screen back out again. So yeah, trust me, I know. I have a lot of experience in this field, and like I said, if you take this in a way where you feel that it's coming at you, then you learn nothing. You learn nothing at all. So you are destined to repeat mistakes. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration and the amazing Future Tech 4K. Thank you all for watching.